When I was younger, I was always looking at one TV show as a kid named Ben 10. It was about a young boy who wasn't the strongest, who wasn't the best in anything, you know, don't live with his parents, was just cruising around with a trailer, his older sister, and his granddad. They were out all summer, and suddenly something fell from the sky onto the ground. Ben was running straight to the stone and looked at that shit, and something happened right there. He became Ben 10. But suddenly a watch was attached to his body and he could not get it off. The funny thing with these watches was that he could transform himself into 10 different aliens. He used the power to defend people who were weaker, so he became a superhero. And that's the wonderful thing. Yesterday I was walking into a room of my sisters and I was just looking at the TV. And what I saw was transgender kids talking to each other about their new sexuality and that you should love everyone and how they are and the way they are. And I was just shocked. I was like, what the fuck's going on? When I was young, I was looking at people like Iron Man, Superman, Spider-Man, Ben motherfucking 10, where you were inspired to be a stronger version of yourself, a stronger man. Nowadays, I'm not only looking at the TV of my sister, but also at my brother's TV. And the only thing I see is Fortnite and people who are just sitting fat asses on their video game and do nothing with their fucking life. All people are talking about, everything is okay, you don't need a strong man. And they're painting their toenails, painting their hair. And I'm just very disappointed at that moment. And that's why I think we should talk about masculinity even more. And that's why I do this whole channel. It is about bringing back masculinity in a positive way, because masculinity is not toxic. You know, people would also say that a gorilla that is helping his family, walking over to the street, by standing in the middle of the street to defend and protect his children, is toxic masculinity. And that's where the problem is. The media is always hating on it. They're showing alternatives for a better way to be an emotional man, to cry the whole time, to paint his toenails. But what you and most of the people do not understand is younger kids, they never had these TV shows, so they never thought about all of these things. That's why there was never the question if they were gay, bisexual, transsexual, mansexual when they were like 8 years old. But nowadays, my sister is asking herself, she is not, but she could ask herself if she likes girls or boys. And that's fucking dangerous, because that wasn't a point before. Some people may think, or the argument is always, yeah, we do that because if there is a young kid, a young boy or a young woman who feels like they are a woman or a man, then it's very open and it's correct and it's nice for us to do this. But you're talking about one kid from thousands of kids who now gets disturbed in their head, plus get a new thought which was never there. That's dangerous. That's wrong. So we're gonna talk in this video again about why masculinity is so fucking important. I'll give you 5 quick tips for every man and woman who is looking at that video to understand why I talk about masculinity so much, because I think it's the most important topic, especially for young boys to raise up. And most of the men nowadays got no male role models anymore. I'm going to show you why it is so important to search for a man, to search for good people. And when you look at movies or TV shows, please look at the old ones. Masculinity. Number 1, just like I said with the example from the gorilla, it's about protecting and providing your family. Very easy. Why should you do that? I think a man that is masculine does not have that thought of protecting the family. Even though they say, you know, for an example, there is a feminine man and he's talking about, yeah, I want to protect and provide for my family. That's nice. But you're not capable of it, because protecting and providing for your family is always a capability. It's not only the money you have, it's also the mindset, the emotional control, and the strength. If you are weak, if you're crying the whole day and talking to your woman, who is gonna protect you? When somebody is opening the fucking door in your house and there are 2 men who are trying to kill your whole family, what you gonna do? Call your wife? Say that you're emotional right now, you don't feel like it because you got your period? Like, what the fuck's going on? You are the fucking man. So that's why it is so important to have that masculine mindset to say, you could be gay, you could be all of this. That's not what I'm talking about. Masculinity is not something that comes with being a man. Yes, it should be, but nowadays, I'm politically correct, you see. You could also be gay and be masculine, but have that mindset of you wanting to protect. So you have to be strong, capable, and willing to fight for your family. The courage. Number 2, confidence. If you know who you are, if you're in your masculine energy, then you should have that confidence to know who you are. Why? A masculine man does what he has to do. When you're doing what you have to do, and when you're doing what you say you're going to do, for an example, you say you're going to get your money, make your money, you go into the gym and you do the things, you automatically have confidence. And with confidence, there comes confidence because you know yourself. But if you're always lying to yourself, you're emotional like a woman, and you're thinking about, oh, I don't know, and my mood is not that good, you will never have that confidence because you're always lying to yourself. And that's what masculinity is bringing to you. Straight up, real confidence, because I do not rely on anyone. No, I do the shit on my own, and that's why I have the confidence. I did all of the shit on my own. I achieved all of the things I have right now on my own. That's real confidence. Number 3, you're going to take the responsibility for all of the things that are happening to your life. That's the same thing that I just said. It is about, okay, sometimes it's rainy. I always give the same example. Sometimes it's raining outside. You could now say, you know what? Fuck, it's raining. It's the weather's fault, and it's my father's fault, it's my sister's fault, it's my siblings' fault, because they didn't tell me that it's gonna rain. But a masculine man would say, you know what, it is my fault because I did not bring the umbrella, even though I did not know anything about the weather. When your kid is dying, you could say, oh shit, God. But you could also say, you know what, it's my responsibility. I did not show him how to defend himself. I wasn't there. I had no time for him. I regret my whole time because I was just focused on this and not on my son, and now that happened. So always take the responsibility, because if you do not do that, you give up the control to other people. That's also a very, very dangerous thing to do. Number 4, get respected by other people. Why do you get respected by other people? I just made a video yesterday where I talked about body language, and I gave an example about a person who was walking into the church where I was sitting, and I just felt that aura. That's what's going to happen if you're in your masculine energy, because people will feel that you truly know who you are. You know your purpose, you know who you are, you're going to the gym, you're protecting your family, and that's just the point of getting respected. You respect other people, but you also get respect. And I think every man out there wants to get respected more than they want to be loved. That's what the TV shows and the media and social media and porn is telling you. You want to be loved, emotional love. But you're going to get destroyed by that, because a man is not there for getting love, but giving love. So what you have to do is giving yourself respect and get respect from other people. That's what you have to do. Do you want to get loved by your woman, or you want to get respected? Because respect is love, especially for us men. Last and most important point on why masculinity is so fucking important, okay? I just said you have responsibility. You're confident now. You can protect and provide for your family. You get respected. People feel your aura, right? And the biggest point is that you will get successful in every area of your life. Success, okay? Dating, making money, fitness, mindset. But why? Very easy to understand. If other men are respecting you, for an example, dating, women will respect you, because women are always giving a fuck about the opinion from men. They don't think, they act emotionally on what other men told them to do, even if it's subconsciously. If they see every man is looking at that one man coming into the room right now, so you, when you're in your masculine energy, she will look immediately at you. That's a fact. Another thing, fitness. If you do what you say, you can conquer your fitness, your body, and your body language by knowing, okay, I'm going to do what I have to do. So I'm going to train my six-pack right now, going into a diet, and going to be the best version of myself. Next thing, other men will respect you, so you will get that money from them. Very easy. How you make money nowadays? By not making money, because we are not the bank, we're not printing money, but we're taking money from other people who have money. Another thing, your mindset. Because of all of these things, taking responsibility, providing and protecting, having confidence, you're changing your mindset into the strongest version of yourself. And that's why masculinity is so fucking important. I hope you did understand what I wanted to show you in that video. That masculinity is the biggest and most important thing you can have in your life. I hope you understand that you should not watch all of these TV shows anymore, and show your siblings, especially your younger siblings, that they shouldn't watch this shit. Change your life into becoming a better person. Click that link in the bio if you want to join the free community or having a free call to me. We're going to talk about your success as a masculine man. Let's get it.